This video is on the AT407N water leak detector. I want to just show you the settings and how to get the best out of your instrument. I'm in the bathroom and I'm going to simulate it using the taps and without the headphones because it's not necessary. The headphones are obviously part of the kit, but I can show you what the settings look like and what the results are without the headphones. So we're using it with a ground microphone. Going to power it on. So this is our first screen. This allows us to adjust our brightness. It shows us which microphone or which accessory is connected to it, which mode we're in. We're in water leak detection mode, and it shows that there are multiple filters. We're going to go to the run mode. There are three screens that one would use. This is the first screen. As you can see, there are two lines that are moving across the screen. The bottom line is our constant noise line, and that line needs to be full as possible when we're doing detection. This line above it is the line that is our detection line, and it relates to the numeric value that we have on the screen. Then we've got our decibel settings, we've got our filters, we've got our sensitivity, and we've got our headphones. So all of those are adjustable. If one obviously has too high decibels, it's going to go into overrange, but we'll go get to that. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to switch on the tap. My filters are currently open. I'm going to switch on the tap. So that we can establish a baseline noise. So our baseline here is about, I'm not talking so we can establish it, about 8-9. So that would be our constant noise. So now if we wanted to go into detection mode, we would now switch to the screen, and it's going to show us a whole band of detection. But we want to now do our filtering. So what we are interested in is the dark lines that are here in the, I always call them buildings, they look like buildings, but these dark lines in the graphic, in the spectrum. The hollow lines above are nonsense noise. We're not interested in those. We are only interested in these dark lines. So what we're going to do is we are going to filter out external noise. We are interested in the peaks here. So this is our detection mode. Let me stop talking for a second so we can be sure. Okay, you agree with me? So we need to filter out, we need to change these filters here so that just this dark section is selected. The way we do that is we go here to F, button, filter, and it changes our screen to little arrows there. So now what it allows us to do is it allows us to move, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm moving my scale to the right, and then we can go F again, and now it's going to allow me to move the scale to the left. So what I've done now is I've brought it in, maybe we could bring it in one more band, it's probably a bit tight, eh? Let's bring that bottom one up. There you go. Okay, then we go back to our center screen or our main screen. So now we've filtered that we are interested in the leakage within that frequency. But now I'm going to increase the water so that we've got a higher bandwidth or a higher leak. We could increase our decibels if we wanted to. So we're going to be increasing our volume. If we had the headphones on, this would be a different situation. So it's also increasing our sensitivity. And we can go back to that screen. Now it's showing us that it's full. Now normally what one would do is one would move your microphone closer to the sound. So when you get that little band or that little diagram there, it means it's overranged. There's too much noise. So we bring back our sensitivity, and there our numeric value drops down. So I always say do it as if you're doing, it's acoustic, so you're doing sound, ultrasound, but in this different application. So gross to fine. So you found the leak, so now you need to drop your frequency down, drop your sensitivity down. So our sensitivity is there, and immediately it falls off, right down. And then you would move your microphone around until you find the peak. So when one goes away from the leak, the signal will drop down. And when one goes closer to the leak, the signal will again increase. I'm moving it back to closer to where the water is. And it immediately went over range, even though we've got it on such low settings. I think that makes sense. If you guys want to discuss it further, you know what to do. Give us a call or an email at Impact Instruments. I hope it helps somebody.